Continue. Press start. Continue.
All right. Hello. Good morning. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to everybody. So, I'm super stoked. I was practicing when I got home after hanging out with Snake last night, so I'm a little bit tired when it comes down to the speed run. But the thing is I got it. I'm pretty sure I can get this damn thing running, and we can get it probably within the first 15 minutes. We're going to skip all the way to the end game. So, this is a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit different than my other Outlast runs, but it's going to be fucking awesome because my fingers hurt. I'm tired. I only had 1 cup of coffee, and I'm ready to do this, boyos. Are you guys ready for it? I'm ready for it. Let me see here. For whatever reason, I was having issues with my sound. There we go. I don't know how the hell it got all the way down. So this is the Whistleblower DLC. We're going to do it on normal because it's the only way that I know that I can do this without instantly dying. Help me understand the words of Narrcost. Well, you don't have to worry about it at all. You just have to watch, listen, and then learn. I'll never be ready for it. Crippling anxiety and depression is usually the route that you want to go. You can't even do it on hard, but this is the only way. This is an any % run. Any other time, I'd be all for the insanity, all that other bullshit. And unfortunately, we have to go through this shit in order to get to the actual game. So the speedrun doesn't technically start until the official game for some reason. I don't know why these are set in this way.
You don't have to wake up, but open your eyes.
Hello, Mr. Moore.
What's the matter? Somebody hit you?
But I hope you're ready, because you're about to learn some shit. You're about to learn to play video games like you've never played video games before. Perfect shape for the Doom Ultra Nightmare run? Hell yeah.
Sounds like real trouble. At the engine, they said Hope made a lateral ascension.
We hope. They're not happy about it?
Hell no, they're not happy about it. Why the hell would they be happy about it, you dumb bastard?
Come on.
It will giggle me greatly. I'm not gonna giggle shit, you understand that? 2 hours early. 2 hours earlier. Okay. You don't know me. I have to make this quick, eh? Cause you get it, it's a speed run. We gotta make this quick. We just gotta go ahead and make this quick, real quick. Insane guy penis, don't worry, you're gonna get plenty of fucking wiener in this one. It's actually funny enough, I don't think anybody's realized this glitch, and I found it by absolute fucking accident yet again. But it actually involves the Wiener Brothers. So once we get to the basketball court, this is where I'm going to show you.
3 times already. There's something urgent at the engine.
Okay.
What are you doing in here?
So it's going to start off as normal. We're going to have to do the basic bullshit. You'll see.
Christ, Wayland, hurry up. They're waiting on you.
But we just have to make it to the basketball court. And I'll show you. It's weird. It's a weird out of bounds thing. And I think it just takes the rubber band of the brothers and then it slings us into a different part of the game. It's Nesquik, baby. But also, have you bowed to your king yet? That's what you have to remember. Bow. Hail to the king, baby. Hail. It's not easy always looking down. It kind of cranes your neck, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're on the top of the mountain all the time. You know, and that's like the hardest part, you know? Like when you're on top of it all the time and you have to look down at the peasants and the peons that are below you, it's kind of sad because you know that they'll never be able to live up to your potential. No. It doesn't count because this is technically an introduction. I tried to study this thing. I tried to figure out the rules, but it technically does not start until that guy opens the door in your cell. Because that's technically your true control and you can play the game. We want an Whopper with fries, please? Sorry, we only do Bacon Kings here, baby. Because you don't want to play around no more.
This is a high security. It's all right, Agent. Mr. Park was just surprised. I'm sure he's still calm and eager to finish his work. Take your seat. Quickly, Mr. Park. We'll need to roll if the fusion monitoring is not active when we put them in the engine. 5 seconds.
Get you.
3.
Look, I'm gonna just tell you this right now, boys. I'm on some of that other shit, right? Got it from my other bitch. She's from a desert or an island or some tundra shit, alright?
Leave. Don't expect anything but honesty in my review of your...
I'm hella sick, like diarrhea, speaking mega shit or whatever is under it. Thank you, Angel Hayes, for yet again showing me what music really can be. I've seen this hentai before. Just get this shit over with. Oh my goodness gracious, would you look at who it is?
Down! Hands where I can see him!
Whoa, that is a weird...
Mr. Wayland Park. Consulting contract 8208. Software engineer with a level 3 security clearance.
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, lolly, lollipop.
Not smart enough to realize that the last thing a fly ought to do in a spider's web is wiggle.
The timer doesn't start until this door opens. I wish I didn't make the fucking rules. I'm just following speedrun.com.
Leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid.
That's why I thought it was just this time from the time you start up and then you get the introduction. But technically, this is considered an intro by the forums.
Will you willingly submit to forced confinement?
I don't know why that is,
Hear
but
that, Agent?
one of those fucking arbitrary
yes,
things
Blair.
where we have to go through this, then we have to wait for the cell door to
Just hear
open.
Mr. Wayland Park volunteer for the morphogenic engine program.
But at least the timer does work.
Mr. Blair.
My hotkeys are still
Brave
in, that's
indeed,
good.
Wayland. The Narrcost Corporation and the Onward March of Science both appreciate your bravery and sacrifice. Maybe you could administer Mr. Park here a light anesthetic. Gladly.
Alright, you punched me in the face. That's great, that's great, that's great. And boom! Welcome to the Whistleblower, baby! As you may know, I blow the whistle all the time. Alright? Or I get my whistle blown, and that's fine. Tomato, tomato, alright? I'm not here to judge you, and you're not here to judge me. Oftentimes. And like, when I'm done usually in the morning from my massive success here on YouTube and every other streaming platform I've ever been on, I usually wipe my ass with my PayPal balance, and, you know, I just go on with my day. I get stopped in the street and get propositioned all the time. Hey, like, Narrcost, could you please sign me? Among other things. So, time's going to officially start as soon as the door opens. Also, he gone. So, technically it doesn't start yet. Okay. But I've worked so hard at this. So I'm gonna have to just do a typical speed run. Doesn't start. Come on. I have to get up to the glass, and as soon as he opens this door, we go.
Wallflower. Pretty flower.
Their kid's B-Day? Hell yeah.
I'll send you up and show you.
Okay.
Wait right there.
Wait until we hear it. Okay. Go. Yep, do it. Okay. Okay, we're in.
Come to join our therapy session.
The PayPal balance, so no physical substance, so you wipe your ass with your hands? I wouldn't say that at all.
Get a little red on your hands.
Come on.
It's always healthy to express yourself. You keep it bottled up too long.
Nar is the Burger King. I've been the Burger King since I was like 11, alright? I get that.
Too good for the
Come on.
likes of us.
Come on, dickhead, we're gonna do this.
Something special. There are no observers here. Now, get the fuck
At least
out
this
of here
costume
before I
isn't so
change my
fucking
mind.
hot in this one. It's not hot anymore. Got the fan on right, got everything going for me. Shit, that got me, I forgot about that.
Come back here.
Also, hello.
Bad idea. We get out of here through reception and then throw tactical clean it up.
If we get here in time, we need help now. If we get them on the radio, the National Guard could be here within.
We don't even know the radio works.
Come on. Come on. So far, we're actually making pretty goddamn decent time. And I realize I have 0 batteries.
We need to get to that radio.
Outside help doesn't come without outside attention.
Yeah, so this run's gonna be pretty typical up until the one point. Once we get to the Wiener Brothers, that's when this shit is gonna go to the next level. And we're gonna skip about, I'm gonna say about 75% of the game. You were a doctor, bitch. Now you're just dead. All right. Come on. Come on, we got this. And I'm even doing it on the computer just for you, Jackosaurus. I'm doing it on the PC just for you. Where I get it from? Speedrun.com. It's called W-Split. He's one of them. It's a shame that it's not Narrcost in there. Alright, there we go. So we're falling down here. Come on. Love you too, Jackosaurus. I love you way more than you love me, but I'm gonna show you how it's done. I hope you guys are ready. Can I get some crowns in the chat, please? Because the king is about to fucking take this place. I'm taking YTG over, I've decided. I'm gonna take it over. Oh, there we go. But we got this, we don't even need to worry. We don't even need to worry. Eat my ass and titties, all we just need to do is run. Run right by him. No need to be scared. No need to be scared. I trust you're doing well. I'm doing very well, my dude. How you doing, Sir Housecat? Happy Easter to you and your family. Hell yeah. Officially legal. Yeah, wait for him to hit down the door anyways. Officially, hell yeah. Hail to the king, baby. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Did I done goof? I've done goofed. Oh, no. Why have I done goofed? There we go. It's alright. At this point, we're making such great time, I can fucking enjoy the one screw-up. My life is a joke. Oh, God. Oh. Ban the Irish for spam. Ban the Irish for spam. Yeah, and as far as I know, this is a super hard one to pull off. This glitch is gonna show us off. It's gonna be a fucking hell of a one. Ban the Irish for spam. I imagine a bunch of people in Coach jumping on trampolines.
Stay there. And cook.
Like how Gohan is in the Great Saiyan Man. What? Ah, my groin. My groin. Come on. Come on. One more. That's your shtick? You're about to get it, boy. You can just jump over here. You don't have to worry about anything else. Oh, God. What the hell? What the hell just happened? This is Whistleblower. This is the DLC. But the good news is we're almost to the point where we can skip. And that's what I'm excited for. Because we're talking about, we're probably going to be in top 5 at this point. Outlast my basement edition. Oh, God. Just for you, I'm going to like this video. Well, thank you, Scrub Life. I appreciate that. Or is that April Fool's? My basement edition? Okay, a crematorium. Does the naked guy with the saw come with it? Or are you the naked guy with the saw? Because either way, that's super hot.
I told you. I told you.
Come to me.
Don't worry about it, bitch boy. I'm out of here. Woo, baby. Woo, baby, you can't stop this. Happy feet. Buns of steel. Well, hello, Yami. How are you, my dude? I'm gonna have to try to cut that gas down, but you're probably gonna have a bad case of death still. Oh, hey, how you doing? Can you get the fuck out of my way, please? Ooh! Eat my ass and titties. I got it. I got it, baby. I'd be good. Good. And that's all that matters to me. As long as you're good, I'm good. More way better than him and back to oblivion. Back to obscurity. Well, if my buns were steel, you'd be absolutely correct. You would be absolutely 100% correct in the fact that you couldn't move your buns. I was thinking there was battery over there, but apparently there was not. Make this shit look easy. Or each bun is just separated. Are we thinking the logistics of anything I just said? Ow. But too bad, bitch boy. I'll see you in hell! Got it. You take the hit, but you don't take the L. Mr. Dutch. How you doing, my dude? Turned off the gas? Let's do this. Turn off the gas, haul some ass. We got it. Done. He is Dutch, isn't that weird? Okay, grab the battery. Boom, right out. We out here, boys. We out here, boys. Well, this is considered 80%. But you're about to see some shit. This is actually the main spot right here. This is the main spot right here. We just have to go here. We're almost to the brothers. And once we do that, we do a level skip. And that's gonna be dope as shit. And we're gonna skip pretty much right to the end. But it's fucking weird because we actually have to use... We have to actually use the AI's, like, I don't know what the hell you would call that. Like, their spectrum in order to slingshot ourselves pretty much through the walls and get through the end of the game. I hope the day's treating you well. Burnu was straight to hell. That's why he didn't bring a gun. Okay.
He looks nervous. I would like to kill him.
Okay. Okay, so here they are. Alright, here's the Wiener Brothers. Okay. April Fools, sons of bitches! Welcome to General Jousting! Today we're actually going to be doing General Jousting story mode. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. You know what, let's see here. Because I was watching some of it. You see, you like that? You see the thing, whistleblower, wieners? I was giving you clues all along, and if you listen closely, you could actually hear the dick slapping in the background. the fuck? Okay, so left, right. So yeah, there's a general jousting story mode if you're unaware. I love you. He is risen. Knock the apple off the tree. Knock the apple space. To pull from butt? Wait. What? What? You did not. You were eating apples through your butt? Go to sandbox? What the fuck is this? Game of the year. So what do I do? No one will ever love you. Ow! Why do we see a tiny prick on the bottom right hand side of the screen? What in the shit? What in the shit is this? Why has God abandoned this? With randos?
John woke to the shrill cry of his alarm clock and lay there, rigid, his usual morning condition. But there was another reason John couldn't get out of bed. It was the weight. A weight that had nothing to do with his muscles or fat or sweaty blankets. John was weighed down by a piece of paper. The invitation to his high school reunion. From across the years, the words he'd heard in the schoolyard were still clear. You're a loser. No one will ever love you.
I know the speedrun timer's still going. Why did I return?
John had
Do I
3
have a
months
little
until
wiener
the
house?
reunion to turn his life around. First, he needed to clean up.
Get clean.
John needed to shower and
brush-
wash off the sweaty stink of desperate sadness. They say cleanliness is next to godliness, but at that moment, cleanliness was next to his prostate.
Oh god! So you're not gonna speedrun Outlast? No! It's April Fool's, damn it! I don't know why it makes so. How do I brush my teeth? Wait, do I brush my teeth with my asshole? Yep, I do. Get dressed. But how do wieners get dressed? Barbara's going to be so upset when she shows up.
John called it his study.
Oh,
But it
God.
was basically for games and porn. Mostly porn.
Get ready for work. Oh, is that a cockroach? Ew! This story. Oh god!
John's head was on fire. He seemed surprised. He shouldn't have been. The only reason he'd ordered so much takeout was because Angel, the delivery peen, made John feel butterflies in his testicles.
The delivery peen? Or is that character a penis? You're absolutely in 100% that this character's a penis. God damn it, Narrcost, I was seeing my eyes. And see, that's how you do an April Fool's joke, folks. Boom, squish, squish. Delivery peen. Delivery peen. Barbara's gonna be so upset. I'm sorry. Okay, wait, how do I clean the dishes, though? So I get up. This is, okay, so I get up, cleaned them. Done.
John suddenly realized the time. Distracted by his new drive to improve his life, he had become late. He needed to hurry, or he'd miss the bus to work.
Oh, God.
If
All right.
John took the toaster to the shower, he wouldn't have to worry about the reunion.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Me. Let me see here. We just gotta grab some We just gotta grab some... This handles like dicks. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here we go. Oh, God! What is go... So I did find an out-of-bounds glitch. Oh. Well. Well, we broke the game. Wait a minute. Oh no. Now you have to start from the beginning. Wowee. How does Outlast look even more? I don't know why I'm eating apples with my own asshole. To pull from your butt. But tell me that wasn't a good April Fool's joke. The timer's still going, dude. We're still going for that record, that personal best. We're going for that personal best. Eat another apple with your asshole. Oh, he's spitting out the seeds. That's what that was. It was too mean. It was too mean. No one will ever love you. It's a nightmare. Are those wieners spitting on me? The video for the time, please. Best Easter present ever. Horrifying.
John woke to the shrill cry of his alarm clock and lay there, rigid, his usual morning condition. But there was another reason John couldn't get out of bed.
I wouldn't need a therapist anymore.
A weight that had nothing to do with his muscles or fat
before.
or sweaty blankets. John was weighed down
You're
by
just
a piece
average
of
sized.
paper.
Why, thanks.
The invitation to his high school reunion.
Here's the tip for your tip,
From across the years,
motherfucker.
the words he'd heard in the schoolyard were still clear. You're a loser. No one will ever love you.
3 months until reunion. So now it's time to go and get clean.
John needed to shower and wash off the sweaty stink of desperate sadness. They say cleanliness is next to godliness.
Hyper-cleanliness,
but at that
baby.
moment, cleanliness was next to his prostate.
I don't understand this. Okay, there we go. Brushing our teeth. I've been trying to find... It's called genital jousting.
John had 3 months until the reunion to turn his life around. First, he needed to clean up. The only reason he'd ordered so much takeout was because Angel, the delivery peen, made John feel butterflies in his testicles. John called it his study.
I don't know why that keeps on happening.
Games and porn.
Please no.
Mostly porn.
Is that a penis lifting weights? Alright, well, it's time to go to work, folks.
John had left his apartment late, but if he caught the express bus, he might make it to work on time. John didn't really like his job, but it had 2 qualities in its favor. 1, he could pay his rent, and 2, Barbara. Currently, John's top candidate for his reunion date. John noticed a moderately attractive peen waiting at the stop. He tried to start a conversation and did not get the reaction he'd hoped for. It was probably because he was a minimum wage peen. She could probably sense it.
A minimum wage peen? Oh god. Oh my god, I just threw that penis into the bus.
The office hummed with cold fluorescent lighting. The air was cold and stale, lifeless. How
Flesh
long
corp.
had John worked here? Long enough to deserve better.
Oh god. Oh god. But how do you have a feet? Shut the fuck up. Oh god, the boxes. Okay, so that door is unlocked. And there's just boxes.
John was late, but he felt daring. He could sneak into the office through the archives, or he could stroll through the front entrance with enough confidence to bluff his boss.
All right.
John decided to creep in through the archives.
Alright, so it's time to stealth our way through this. Stealthy as fuck, boy. Stealthy as fuck, boy. Get the hell. Come on, there we go. Stop. Stop. Okay. Why do I have to go balls first? Is that my primary form of
Despite the
transportation?
obvious flaws, John thought it was a good plan and not a recipe for humiliation.
Excellent. And we done got it. Okay, there we go. We're gonna sneak our way in. Balls first, baby. This is like Surgeon Simulator all over again. God damn it!
Everyone else was hard at work, grinding away. John might actually get away with this.
There's a dead person in the archives?
The boss. He homed in on John, deluging him with spit and buzzwords. The boss ran out of synonyms for John's failings and gave him an ultimatum. Barbara would definitely not be interested in dating John if he was unemployed. He had
Hard
to
at
get to
work.
the quality assurance department.
It's all dick jokes. The whole fucking thing is just...
There might be a faulty dildo just waiting to cost the company millions in lawsuits. John would have to test them all.
Test 50 vibes.
Every atom of John's rectum began to vibrate with the frequencies of pure pleasure. His orifice was a paradise. This vibrator would end all wars. It was good. That one was good too. The Prostate Pounder X900 series, the most advanced vibrator on the market.
Mom, I'm so sorry. Future employers, I'm also super sorry.
Sweet mother of no, John, that's too much pleasure for one anus to handle.
What is this shit? They're just slapping their dicks across the keyboard?
John's butt hurt, but his heart was proud. If that vibe had gotten out into the world, it could have injured a customer as badly as it had ravaged his anus.
Soothe, asshole! And apply a bandage?
The boss arrived and congratulated John on taking one for the team and jumping on the hand grenade, or in this case, putting it up his butt. John was having trouble following the conversation because he was quite high on suppository painkillers. And then the boss said it. promotion. Finally, the company was recognizing John's hard work and ignoring his minor faults like lack of talent, constant lateness, and flatulence. John's new office smelt like polished wood and success.
Make the space your own.
John's success.
This is a result of at least 4
Sam
billion years of
dropped by.
evolution.
He'd heard John had been hurt. John said he was fine. He wasn't a softie to complain
paper
about
cuts!
a mildly ruptured rectum. Besides, he had a promotion to celebrate. John had met Sam in college during a sports ball game. He'd given him some stiff competition. Even when he won, Sam never acted like he was better than John. They'd started at Flesh Corp product testing together. Nothing builds a friendship like a long day of dildo mounting. Yes, John had known Sam for a while. But John couldn't hang out with Sam. He had a reunion to prepare for. He was going out with Barbara tonight. He just had to ask her.
Yes, that is a banana on the Mac. A mildly ruptured anus.
Everyone was quiet, listening to the presentation. A good moment for John to ask Barbara out. That's not Barbara, John. Barbara agreed. Well, she nodded. Sort of. Things were really going John's way.
Barbara.
John tried to act as suave as possible and listen to Barbara talk business. He didn't want to blow his chances at long-term love and short-term sex. Barbara began to talk about monthly feedback figures, and John started to zone out, imagining him and Barbara at the reunion, a power couple. She would make his classmates sick with envy, if he could get her to tone down the boring chatter. John's balls were gripped by certainty. Barbara was the perfect date for the reunion.
Show off my skills.
John thought he would impress Barbara by going behind the bar and showing the bartender a thing or two. Despite Barbara's protests that it was unnecessary, John knew that a true gentleman should follow her home. He was excited. There was still 3 months until the reunion, and he'd already landed his perfect date. All he had to do was seal the deal.
I'm so sorry for the person that I am.
Barbara thanked John for the evening and politely did not invite him inside for coffee or sex, even though John had dropped some pretty obvious hints he'd be into both, or just the sex. The door slammed on John's hopes. He didn't understand.
Happy
He'd laughed
Easter,
at
Kyle.
all Barbara's pie chart jokes. He'd listened to her boring stories. The blank eyes of the lawn flamingos were witnesses to John's shame.
Just shuts the
John
fucking
began
door.
the lonely walk home, thoughts tumbling like shoes in a dryer. He had done everything wrong. Barbara had led him on just to humiliate him. John felt empty. How could he get love?
This is called genital jousting.
He felt like he was missing something, some key
That's
to
a penis
attracting
dog.
sex. But John was shooting blanks. What did Peens want?
What do peens want?
Then it hit John out of nowhere. Stuff. He had the success. He just needed to show it off. But where was John going to get all the stuff he wanted? John needed a sign.
Buttloads of stuff for buttloads of cash. He was shooting blanks.
A new day, a new John.
I hope
He
you had
waited
a very
outside
good
his
Easter.
local buttload store for it to open, eager to spend his promotion bonus on stuff. The best way to impress women.
Insert tip.
If it was buttloads of stuff John wanted, then
It's
he
a
would
dick
need
seagull.
buttloads of cash.
Self-worth based off of money. I love what this game's teaching us. Oh no. Oh no. I'm using all of my money. There we go. Our
There's
self-worth
nothing like a
is 3,
rectum
baby.
full of money
Hey,
to
Frosty
make
boy.
a teen feel
Insert
like a
the
man.
tip. Oh, you're shooting out change? Fucking talk to the clerk. Oh god, my oh! Okay, hold on. We should be able. This is a puzzle, eh? Do I have to go balls first? Hey guys, what's wrong with this game? Well, this is actually the Outlast speedrun. This is the level skip we're going through. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Mr. Richardson. Don't spit at me, that's rude as shit. But how do I get through this? Hey, so I gotta be gentle. You just gotta ease your way in. Is there a way to, like, retract? Like, can I go and get, like, an ice cube and shrink? Yeah, hell yeah, it hurts my Take your glasses. Shove them right up your ass. No. Wait, how am I supposed to get through this? Did I just climb right under? Oh, fuck! Oh, well, there we
Suddenly
go.
it occurred to John that he was going to make a lot of choices. And every one of those choices would tell the world who he was. Did he want cheese or sausage?
I guess sausage.
Delicious.
Never becoming moving man.
Just so Moorish. Maybe one more.
Also delicious. How could John decide?
Eat everything with your butthole. Never becoming moving man. Never become a real man is what you're trying to tell me.
That's enough, John thought.
It's never enough.
It wasn't.
Oh, God.
John
Shooting out
swallowed the last
toothpick.
of the snacks and his self-respect.
What would a date think when they sat in John's home? Comfort or style? John went with comfort.
Hell
Plus,
yeah.
it matched the couch he already had. John weighed up all the differences, but this was a tough choice.
The same shit.
John chose the extremely, obviously bad TV.
Electronic, baby. Did I knock the timeout?
John realized that it was only 2 months and 29 days until the reunion.
29 days until the reunion.
Time flies. Cactus or rose? Was John a rugged hero or a romantic poet?
Pain.
John had killed every plant he'd ever owned. This one would be a challenge.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
There was nothing John could take with him to the grave.
Was that a bone? Was that a bone penis? Was that literally a boner? This is what we're doing with our lives, huh? This is why I actually, honest to God, spent money on for this joke. I hope you guys are happy. I hope you guys are really happy. The dick had bones? Well then. I guess I'm gonna pay for the $2,000 casket. Why not?
Except his coffin. Death is inevitable. Style is not.
John liked to get his pizza delivered.
Oh.
That way he could see Delilah, the
I'm not a
delivery
fucking
queen.
monster.
She always made him smile.
I don't know what I'm doing with myself anymore. I don't know what I'm doing with myself anymore. Take it. And take my money,
John
you
knew
savages.
that Delilah thought pineapple on pizza was an abomination.
See?
What bedding would Delilah prefer? John couldn't help wondering.
Well, I need to get a pizza ass.
Pizza sheets
so
would show her
we
that
have to go
John
with the pizza
could
sheet.
also deliver in bed.
Devoid of any sense of style, buying new clothes would be John's toughest challenge. He bought an outfit without trying it on. It was a hula skirt. I thought you should know that much. It's not flattering. Music, the food of love. Should John go retro sophisticated or just retro?
You know what? Nothing slays pussy like a homophone.
John was sure he could just pirate extra records.
Every can was made of metal, pulled from the bones of the earth, wrestled to the surface and smelted in roaring furnaces. All so John could buy peas preserved in salty water and stick them up his butt. John's new purchases were on the way to his apartment. All he had to do was invite a date over. One look at all his stuff and they'd be overwhelmed with sexual desire. John felt proud and also hungry. It gave him an idea. He should invite Delilah over for dinner.
He's got to take the bus. He doesn't even have a penis
John
mobile.
was excited. Delilah was on her way.
We have two
Just needed
couches.
to set the mood to romance. Classy.
Oh God. Scatter roses.
John hoped she didn't have allergies.
Set up. God damn it! It's a match. What? Oh. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. There we go. And we're probably gonna light the house on fire while we're at it.
That must be Delilah at the door.
This is the highest brow humor I've ever done.
The door opened and there was Delilah. John
With a pizza?
gulped down his nerves and invited her in.
John could tell that Delilah was impressed by his stuff. It was time to crank up the mood to seduction.
Holy shit. Offer wine.
John wanted to offer Delilah wine, but he'd already popped his cork.
Delilah started looking as nervous as John felt. He assumed it was because she was shy too. They really were compatible. Of course, at the reunion, he couldn't mention Delilah was a delivery peen. That would be embarrassing.
Delilah suddenly headed for the door. And just like that, John was alone again. Delilah hadn't even looked at his stuff. Not even the pizza bedspread. The rejection burned. John felt insignificant. He had everything he wanted. The job, the money, the stuff.
Destroy it all?
He wanted to destroy all of it. Shove it into the abyss.
Stupid records.
His stuff didn't matter. He was a shaft in the machine. A lonely piston pumping away like all the others in his rigid place. Nothing special about him. Why should Delilah or Barbara or any other peen be interested in dating him? He was just like everyone else.
God damn it!
John
Is
wanted
that
to be
the porn?
special, but he had to face the numb truth.
Fuck off, inanimate objects. Begone, boxes. Sayonara, stool.
He wasn't. And all the money and stuff he'd ever accumulate wouldn't change that.
Show
He
the
thought it would
material
make him
world
unique.
who's boss.
Take that, TV.
But it just made him more like everyone else. He should leave it all. Get out of this little town and go on an adventure. See the world. He was a boring corporate drone, but he didn't have to be.
Die, couch.
He could be a traveler, exploring jungles and climbing mountains. He could visit the wonders of the world
And yes,
get
my
his
wiener did
picture
become
taken.
smaller.
Like Peony Island, the unspoiled paradise he'd seen on TV. That was it. John had to travel. Bags packed, John was ready to put 5,000 miles between him and his problems. He was leaving it all behind.
No, my stuff!
Including his luggage. John was so close, he could almost smell the freedom of the skies. Security sent John back through the detector.
Alright, hold on.
John had forgotten he had his nail clippers with him. He'd have to buy another pair soon, or he'd look ridiculous.
Did he just shit out nail clippers? Oh, yeah, dude, Outlast is hella different. April Fools!
When the acceleration of takeoff had slackened, John felt a sweet relief. He had left his worries on the runway. He was up in the clouds, on his way to adventure.
But what? Oh my.
John's adventure had begun at last. And clearly it was a small world after all, and also a flat one. That was going to piss off the globeheads.
Those are penis lions. Oh god! Oh my god, I just... No. No. Hi, Zach. How are you? Oh, no! I wish you were there! Fucking Australia. Why is everything poisonous here? I can't control myself. Never again. No. 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 Not the Eiffel Tower. Oh god, we have to go to the UK and get Big Ben. What time is it? It's time to check the good old-fashioned prostate. Big Ben, if you know what I mean.
John was having fun, but something told him he needed to go home. Probably his empty bank account. John was on his way back home. He was out of money, but money can't buy love. What it can buy are the experiences that had made John a more interesting and developed person, with 100 Butstagram photos to prove it. Finally, everything was going smoothly. John felt good to be back on the familiar ground of home, but he would feel better to be on the familiar mattress of home.
Seek help.
That's not John's bag.
But we left the bag.
Not that one either. Nope.
Nope, that's not mine either. Motherfucker.
That's probably the right one.
That's
close enough anyway.
There's a whole... Alright, I'll see you guys in hell. It's a wiener dog. That's just the one thing. That's a wiener dog. It's in lost luggage.
Ah yes, John's bag was right where he had left it.
In lost luggage. Go. Go, shorty. Outlast looks different. Outlast looks hella different. But... Hold on. We just gotta... Oh my god, you're really being a dick about this.
Despite
there we go.
John's swell of fresh optimism, traveling was exhausting, and he just really wanted to get home and get some sleep.
The fact that they hired a voice actress to do this and acted out so well is unbelievable. So like all sex is anal? I don't know. Hey bro, Arga, how you doing? Okay, move right, move left. Press space to pull from butt. Eat your lunch. Eat your lunch. Dick face, that's probably mine. Yep, there we go. To her locker? They spent so much money, probably. This is probably the most expensive part of the game. And also the people out there are like, what the fuck are you doing? It's called a joke, bitch. So all sex is like anal sex, right? Where's the fucking rose petals coming from? No one will ever love you. Oh. Oh! What is this?
Another nightmare. John's stress about getting a date for the reunion was making him think of her. Harmony. He hadn't seen her in years. Would she be at the reunion? John shook off the thought. He wasn't a child. He was a fully grown penis.
He wasn't a child. He was a fully grown penis.
John, why is the bathroom barricaded?
Next, shut up.
Foreskin's sake, is that a swan?
Foreskin's sake. Foreskin's sake. his lost foreskin.
John had no idea how it had gotten into his home or why it hated him so much. It would probably be best to leave it alone.
Alright, so I'm just gonna leave that right in there. So I guess I've never taken a shower. Cleanliness. But why is it in my shower? Yes, it is in fact his...
John's butt started to buzz. Had he left a vibrator up there? Whatever it was, he should get it out.
But how do I get it out? How do I get that out?
John's old phone. They really were indestructible. It was Sam calling.
It's a flip phone?
He wanted to check in on John. The travel looked fun, but it was so sudden. Was John okay? Sam was such a softie, always worrying about feelings. John had only one feeling, and it was the feeling of being awesome. He could drop Sam a text, but John was on a mission. The reunion was getting closer, and he had to get a date. Fortunately, John knew exactly where to find love.
What the fuck? Space
John
ticket.
held his breath. He was about to meet his match. He had to reassure himself he could do this. He had a good job. He had nice stuff. He had traveled. He was ready to find love.
Answer me. I don't know. No, I don't know how.
On Weena, where all his sexy travel photos would give him the pick of the pack. Hot. Too skinny.
Only Glob can judge me.
Sexy.
Riding
Very
dirty.
nice.
Stargazer, show me Uranus.
Nice shaft. Too short.
Meet and greet. Meet and greet.
Very hot.
Chiron, let's grab some
Gorgeous.
noodles. Helga.
Worth a shot. Too much foreskin.
Find the perfect match. Evelyn, 8 inches or more only.
Yep, the pick of the pack.
Shamil, longer and uncut. God damn it. Get any match. Is being bad at world records? Story of my life. Many hours later.
Yes! John had the pick of the pack.
Is that a dog? Finally. Amanda, 22. I'm a very dirty peen if you know what I mean.
John valued honesty in a date, but he had been expecting a different kind of dirty. A sexy and much more hygienic kind.
Just click love. Damn it. One of you. Just an ice queen looking for love. Say, want a party?
John was scared of
Put
getting
on
circumcised
ice skates?
so late in life.
But that's not how that works.
Oh, better put that on ice. It'll be okay, John. Chick stick scars. I hope. After the reattachment surgery, the doctors had told John to rest. So he did. For
Oh,
6
God.
hours.
For 6 hours. Oh. His day was cut short, you sick fucker.
John was in stitches.
Ah, get it? Cause it. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. wait a second. Am I fucking.
Karen had invited John straight over. She was not fooling around. Very exciting.
Here's your
And
roses,
now
baby.
she wanted him round the back. Karen let John know that the cake was only for the kids. So was the candy and the piñata. And that she'd be back in 1 hour.
Oh my sweet lord. Is that a dick clown? Oh my god. I love beach picnics and reunion melody. Why are there penguins?
John laughed at Melody's hilarious bullfrog story. She was adorable. Everything was going perfectly.
Oh god!
John never saw Melody again.
Must be Alpha wear a
So
suit?
far, Weena had been a parade of weirdos and rejections. If this date didn't work out, John vowed to give it up. But maybe this time.
Wait, so the
maybe
wiener dogs
today
have-
would be his day.
Wiener dogs have legs, but we don't?
Sharona sighed and said, "You'll do."
You'll do? Oh god. He's wearing a bow. Oh fuck.
John felt a little
Take a seat,
underdressed
don't
and a lot
embarrass-
overwhelmed. He was
Don't
surrounded
embarrass
by
your date.
strangers, and Sharona was glaring at the muscular groom. At least John hadn't missed out on the cake. John realized that Sharona had only brought him to create some penis envy. What a terrible plan, for so many reasons. John got excited. They were going to cut the cake. "He's mine!" Sharona screamed as she launched herself at the newlyweds.
Oh god.
Suddenly, peens everywhere were yelling, "No! He's mine!" It was a no-holds-barred cockfight.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, we're
As
attached.
John dodged flying glasses and cake, he felt a stab of envy. The groom had dozens of penises after him, and John had none. It was just wrong.
John left the screams and explosions behind him. It was a disastrous end to his online dating. He had tried everything, and it just wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. Swans was so simple. If you gave them bread, they liked you. But you can't take a swan to a reunion.
If you give the swans bread, they will like you. I'm just gonna move the fuck out of here. You can't. You remember, kids. You just can't do that. I can't believe somebody actually made this. They actually legitimately. Ooh,
John was
oh!
lucky he didn't have any bones to break.
But clearly we do.
John wanted what that groom had. Love. Real love. The kind that makes penises fight to the death.
a shower. You gotta wash yourself
later,
up.
The question was still bugging John. Why were so many
James, how are
penises in
you?
love with the groom? But no one loved John.
Do the
It wasn't
dishes.
fair. John deserved attention. He had money and Butstagram pics of his adventures. He even still had quite a lot of stuff.
Well.
What did that penis have that John didn't?
Beano Cookie, how are you? Had a lot of fun doing this. Watch some TV. Was that a
Then it
naked
hit
penis?
John.
Wow, too far, dude.
That penis was so strong and hard. That's what everyone wanted. That's what John wasn't. That's what John had to be to find love. It was time to hit the gym.
Hit the sack. I get it. It's time to hit the sack. You guys get it yet? You guys get that joke?
John
Fucking
arrived
birds.
at his local gym. A part of him couldn't believe he was here.
The flying
he just wasn't
dick
a gym penis.
birds.
But John had tried everything else. If he wanted to get the perfect date, he'd need to sign up. Sam? What was he doing here? Of course, Sam was married. John's theory was right. If you get muscles, you get love. Out of nowhere, Sam asked John how he was doing. Really doing.
Oh my
For
god.
a moment, John
Wait a second,
wanted
is
to
my
be
green
honest. But
chroma?
he didn't come to gym to be a softie. John was here to get hard.
Whoa. That is weird. Is it set to chroma? Yes, he was. Weird. Just be yourself. Wow, muscle equals what? What is stereotypical thinking? Nah. Wait for the gym to open. It's open.
It was John's first time in a gym since school. He tried not to read too much into that. Sam went on ahead with a chipper promise to meet up with John inside.
All right, but now
John
we
had
need to get a
two
membership.
options. He could try month by month, or if he signed the 10-year Big Muscles Big Savings contract, he'd get a free Easy Squeezy water bottle.
Well, shit.
John wasn't a sucker. He knew the importance of hydration.
Bad back. Getting older sucks. Yep. All right, thank you. I'm just gonna go and work out now.
The gym's clean peen pool policy meant that John would have to do something he had never done before. Get naked in front of strangers. Maybe he could set a record for speediest cleanse. Naked, John could feel the blanket of steam intimately against his private parts. John pretended he was alone and not surrounded by wrinkly, wet cocks. What was John nervous about? That he would be laughed at? There was nothing funny about a naked penis. Very fetching, John. It even matches your tan lines. Time to conquer the pool. Sam enthusiastically greeted John and offered to show him around, obviously not realizing that John was a natural athlete. The pool was like baptism, the icy water washing away John's flabby flab. He found his stroke, gliding through the water like an eel with large, ungainly testicles. This wasn't hard. John couldn't believe Peens actually got gold medals just for splashing around. Maybe he could become an Olympian. He was slowing down a bit, flailing a bit, but John pushed on, knowing that looking good in a Speedo was the only thing that could save him from an empty existence.
Olympian.
John wanted to take a break. Forever. The pool was not his friend. It was not the blissful wet dream of his fantasies. It was a hellish prison of murderous fluid, determined to drown him. No wonder life crawled out of the sea,
But you
desperate
don't have
to escape the water.
But you don't have lungs. You just don't have lungs. That doesn't even make sense.
John had not drowned, but more importantly, he had not quit. Time to hit the weight room. John's muscles bunched and bulged. The time in the gym was already paying off. Fresh from conquering the pool, John felt ready for anything the gym could throw at him, even heavy metal weights. Clearly, John knew how to handle equipment.
Oh, God.
Sam cheered John on, as if he needed it.
Get swole, lift
Adrenaline
weights.
coursed through John's veins, his butthole clenched like a fist.
I don't know, but this is hilarious. We're just lifting weights at
John
the gym
was
now.
forging himself into the peen he saw on movie screens, bulging and sweat-slicked, hard and shiny.
Remember, folks, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you like and subscribe for the quality content that's here. Happy April Fools.
Boom! John was cocked and loaded. Didn't Sam ever get out of breath? The stream of encouragement was exhausting. John, getting flung from fast-moving objects since preschool. Like the sweet sound of spaghetti and meatballs hitting a wall. Would John ever learn? Odds are no.
Oh my God.
John was getting used to unmarked syringes lying around. That had gotten John's heart rate up and his life
Cardio.
expectancy down. John was sweating like a senator on a sex tape.
No.
But he wasn't done. Sam was in the zone, a mental state where nothing else mattered. Well, John could be in that zone too. He could be in that zone deeper than Sam, and he'd prove it. Sam made this look so easy. John squashed the thought. He'd just have to push harder. John tried to
sweet
make
God.
eye contact with Sam, get in his head a bit.
This is called
Sam
Mass
didn't
Erect.
seem to notice John, but John could tell Sam was
CPG, how are you
impressed.
doing, brother man?
Even though he still
Happy
hadn't
Easter.
looked at John, not that it mattered to John, because John was in the zone, deep in the zone.
Oh, God!
With the sound of a deflating truck tire, John's sphincter gave out. Sam congratulated John for trying and told him it was okay to take things slow, as if John was going to quit. Well, he wasn't. John had a mission, and the reunion was getting closer.
Jog? Oh, okay. But how do I jog? Do I have to go balls first? There we go. Dude. Straighten your glutes, pull. Oh, God. Flex those abs, lift. There we go. Smash the meat. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry, that was just, the FBI calling. Burn those carbs. Jog. Show the water who's boss. Squeeze your butthole and pull. Lift. Destroy that chicken. Eat. Oh my god. "4 weeks until the reunion." Oh my god, we're getting faster. Work that sphincter. Pull. Oh, the game stream is about a literal dick. Pound that protein. Eat. What do you do here anyway? Work? That is one buff penis. Oh god! Really? Oh god, okay, well. Aha! Got you this time. We did it! Hell yeah! Are you naked outside? Yes, I am naked outside. What? What? No? Okay. Oh lord. Oh! What? Oh. Huh. Go through the door on the left. Take that, establishment. Impress her? How? She's not impressed. This game is deeper than Dark Souls. No one will ever love you. Oh no! No! No!
As soon as John woke up, the mirror called to him. His abs looked like a pack of vacuum-sealed hot dogs. Tasty. Jim had remade John into a sculpted Adongus.
A sculpted Adongus?
Everything a peen should be. Successful, traveled, and photogenic. It was time for his morning pre-gym workout.
The swan was starting to like John. It hadn't tried to peck his eye out in hours.
Just taking steroids.
The reunion invitation caught John's eye.
Or was it? Oh god. Hold on.
He read it again. And again. Stunned. He'd gotten the date wrong.
Oh god.
Very wrong. The reunion was tonight. Tonight! He'd have to go alone. They'd all be there, and they'd look at John and they'd know he was still a loser. No, there was still time.
5 hours, 59 minutes.
John needed a date fast. He'd have to go out. He'd have to make an impact. John
Hit
had
the
to
club.
dress his best, only better. Oh my, John. Welcome to the gun show. There had to be someone single and desperately alone in the city. Someone besides John. He just had to find them.
I gotta go.
John went
Sorry,
straight
James.
to the nearest
Take it
bar.
easy.
Sure, it was still early, but he couldn't waste any time.
10
There
minutes
must
of
be
this.
some day drinkers he could pick up.
Do I have a cock ring in?
It was a classy place. Even the vomit was high quality. The bouncer looked like a hagfish that had taken up lacrosse.
God damn it. The cockpit.
Much better.
Hell yeah.
John stepped into the bar and saw her. The answer to the question, what was John's purpose?
But how can you tell if it's a
Her.
female penis?
Loving her, being with her, taking her to the reunion. Their eyes met, and John knew she felt the same. Gladys did not feel the same, but John wasn't going to give up on their life together. A couple of drinks would loosen her up to their destiny. Wow, Gladys was not an amateur when it came to drinking. John had to keep up.
Buy another round of drinks.
It was working. Gladys was definitely warming up to John.
Oh god. Butt chugging. I get it. I understand this now. This is by far the best $7 I've ever spent on a video game, by the way. There's
John's
totally
bladder
worth.
was very full. It sloshed audibly as he moved.
Find the restroom. Find the restroom. Oh god. Oh god. It's
Holy
a
balls.
typical bar.
John had never felt such relief.
Typical bar setting. Oh god, is that just a poo? Who poos out their
If
wiener?
only John could wash off the embarrassment like he washed off the urine. John looked around. Gladys
She was
gone.
gone.
John cursed his petite bladder. It was clear the cockpit was on autopilot. Time for John to hit the next bar.
5 hours and 28 minutes. Why am I smoking a cigarette?
John's anxiety had sunk under the surface of the beer he'd drunk.
I don't understand why
while
I'm
his
smoking a
confidence
cigarette.
was floating high. This was the place he'd find
Teabaggers.
love. It was empty, except for the bartender. Clearly this bar's only special was unhappy hour.
Unhappy
2
hour.
for 1 was a good deal though, and so far the beer had lifted John's spirits. Another 4 would make him feel twice as good.
Buy another 2 beers. This is the highest quality part. 4 billion years of evolution. We've gotten this. Dick's still funny as shit. Please. Come on. Come on. You gotta spin your butt around. Oh god, come on. No! I need it! There we go.
The bartender gave John a smile that set his heart hammering. He had to impress her.
Tip the bartender. Give an even larger tip. God damn it.
What was so offensive about offering a big tip in exchange for a date?
John had thought bartenders loved tips. He needed to find a better club, one with a vibe. John was drawn by the pulse of the music. It pulled him forward like a moth to a fiery death. John was running out of time to find a date and prove that he wasn't a loser. Dancing, the real way to flirt. The way of animals, of wild sexual creatures. John strutted and shook his booty. With booze buzzing round his head, John found himself on the dance floor. Everyone was up close and sweaty. John was exhilarated. He felt alive. John was working himself up to try a little bump and grind.
Oh, God.
It was a moment out of a movie. John alone on the dance floor with a gorgeous penis, their sexual chemistry exploding.
Nice dick, thanks. Dance
She
with her.
moved away, coyly. John could tell when someone was playing hard to get. He let her marinate in the tension before making his move.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Seafood raid? Seafood raid? Hello, my dude. How you guys hanging? How are you guys hanging?
No for an answer.
Make your move. The fucking bouncer. Mr. Fluffle.
Some
how you doing,
people
baby?
have no sense of fun. But John was certain the next bar would be different.
Love at first glance. Oh, goodness.
The next bar wasn't different. John couldn't understand why everyone was so sensitive. It was like no one wanted to have a good time.
Club chub.
Like no one had a sense of humor.
Rubsy. Rubsy-roo.
John had made that as a compliment.
Dixies?
When did the world get so uptight?
Morning glory.
John's ego was as bruised as his shaft. He had to admit it. He'd failed. He was where he belonged,
baby.
in a creepy murder alley covered in trash.
Creepy murder alley covered in trash. Perfect. See, what I really like is the idiosyncrasies that this game correlates with how the real world actually is. Me raid solitaire. How you doing, my dude? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. What were you playing? What were you playing, Solitaire? Were you doing more Far Cry, the American simulator?
John would have to go through the garbage.
Nice dick.
Oh, that's gross. Oh, it's so moist, but textured. John's misery was sour in his mouth. He needed a drink to wash it down. There was still one bar he hadn't been kicked out of yet.
1 hour until the reunion, folks. We're about to get some high caliber shit going on here.
John had cleaned himself up as much as possible. He really needed a mint.
5 love with wiener. Eat it. Okay, well, time to shoot some coins in there.
John got it in, but he needed more to satisfy the machine.
Oh God, isn't that true with all of us, boys? Come on. Ah, come on, turn around. You gotta throw the fucking coin right in there. Go.
Nailed it.
Alright, it's time to eat some cock mints, I guess.
John let out his anger, his frustration. Life was a shitty joke. It wasn't fair.
Oh,
you
God.
wanna mess with John? Do you?
Press return? Return to a headbutt? Oh, God. Oh, God!
This is what you get.
Destroy the vending machine. There's a headbutt button.
Fuck you, you fucking thing.
Really sweet Oni. Oni-chan.
You had one job.
Oh, God! Oh, no! Okay, there we go. But how do I break it even further than this? Oh, it's got a health bar. It's got a fucking health bar? Why does the vending machine... Why does the vending machine have a health bar?
It's not fair. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Penis out. Sorry, Jam? Oh my god.
That's how you get what you want.
Have you ever seen gameplay like this? This is like the new Fortnite.
Menthol.
That crown is slipping, dog. Alright, now it's time for me to double delight.
John wanted the strongest drink they had. Rough night? Someone asked John.
Yes.
He hadn't noticed her when he came in, but now he did.
It's time to drink, boyos.
It had been a rough night for John. But he
Self-worth is going up.
That someone cared enough.
The good old-fashioned butt chug.
It was a pity they were only sort of attractive.
I just want you guys to realize something. There's 30 of you in here watching me as a giant dick butt-chugging beer at a bar.
But destiny had given John a second chance.
Slightly
John
more high-res.
made his move.
Alright, it's time to make a move, baby.
Unfortunately, according to Alice and to her boyfriend Chadrick, it was the wrong move. Chadrick threw John into the alley and followed, making unoriginal but still terrifying threats.
Get him, John. I can't watch. Don't hold back. Give it to him. Oh my god.
Brutal.
Yes! Yes!
Get dicked on, son. Oh, this is something different.
Had survived. No. He'd won. He'd won. He'd won. He wasn't a loser. And there was the proof lying in a bruised, bloody heap.
Yeah, this game
John
is like
didn't need a
super.
date to the reunion.
It's actually super
he needed
optimized.
To go over there and beat the pre-cum out of those dicks. High school reunion, the perfect time to teach someone a lesson.
Beat the pre-cum out of those dicks. Holy shit. This fucking game. Get out of my way, butt fucks. Let's do this. My laptop, because my girl was looking at me
The
weird.
doors of the school. A sight John had dreaded every day for years, and now he was going willingly through them, unafraid, fueled by years of unprocessed anger fermented in loneliness. John was back.
Smoking a cigarette! It fucking kills me every time.
The chickens were coming home to roost, and they were all cocks. Whoa, John, save it for the bullies.
Find the bullies and beat their ass. Butt chug.
These were the peanuts he'd grown up with, now with jobs and marriages and beer bellies. John was surprised at how ordinary they had all turned out. He spotted them, John's tormentors. Time for them to feel the wrath.
Whoa! Don't let up. Dodge!
Take that, Craig.
Take off
Smeghead
the
Craig.
pain, buddy. That's the stuff, John.
Somebody made this. Somebody took time out
Get
of their
in
life.
there.
Stopped having, you know, probably didn't talk to the kids.
Fight back, John.
Take that, Mike.
Ow! Pow!
Take that, Todd.
Ha! John had won. He'd won. No one could say John was a loser now. John's primal joy faded as he saw how the other penises looked at him. Not like a winner, like he was trash.
I've never seen a cockfight before. God damn it. I've never seen a cockfight before.
John tumbled down the steps, hitting every bruise on his length and his ego. It was her, Harmony. She had been at the reunion, She'd seen it all and followed John out. To laugh at him more? No, to see if he was all right. Why did that hurt John so much? This was John's chance to ask her why all those years ago she'd said to him, "No one will ever love you." Harmony stared at John in shock. How could John not know why? Didn't John remember what he'd done?
Docking. It's time to make it to the docking station, baby. This fucking game is unbelievable. Go left. Go right. John was struggling with his memory. Eat the apple. I think he's puking. I think that's what's entitled, but there's clearly a worm in there. That's a beehive. That's a beehive. That's not an apple at all. Go to the bleachers. Oh my God, John was the monster. Maximus giving him two-tone skin. What the fuck is going on? Gosh, he's a grower, not a shower. Oh God. Now this game's just taking a piss. Look who's a grower. Good old Rusty. How you doing, my dude? 6 hours later.
There was nothing Sam enjoyed more than the fresh air of an early morning. The dew sparkling on the grass, the music of the trees, space to think. Sam did love to feed the majestic swans by the pond. What was that smell? It made Sam's eye water. It was John, passed out and crusted with vomit and regret. John was awake and tolerably clean. Sam tried to be gentle and invited John to join him on his walk.
It's my favorite part of Outlast. Mine too. April Fools. Oh God, I have to play both wieners at the same time?
Sam coaxed John along. It was like herding compost.
Press return to wake up John. God damn it. This is the fever
John
gene.
couldn't answer Sam's questions yet. How had he ended up such a wreck?
This is called General Jousting, and it's literally the story mode. which they just added, by the way. And so I said, why not? Good April Fool's joke. Do the fucking whole thing, commit to it. Squirt money.
John immediately felt better, but his head was still pounding, and not in a good way.
Oh, God.
The throbbing ache dulled. John was feeling much more himself, and he realized that was not what he wanted to feel. If only John could fly away from his pain as easily. Even that bit of senseless destruction couldn't cheer John up. Sam saw his friend's misery. He suggested they keep going.
Press E to squirt feelings.
John wanted to know something. Why didn't anyone love him? As soon as he said it, he felt like a softie, whining about his feelings.
God, it's hard controlling two penises at once. God, it's really hard. Throbbing. Don't litter. Well, the truth is John is just a dick.
But Sam didn't make fun of him. Sam asked him to go on. And so John told him the whole story. About how hard he'd made himself and how unfair it felt. And everything he'd done.
Yes, the birds are penises too.
Saying it out loud, John realized he'd sounded like an asshole. But he'd done everything right. Why didn't he get what he wanted? Why didn't John get love?
What the fuck?
Wanting someone isn't the same as loving them, said Sam. You'll figure it out, John. But you have to keep trying.
Why is this the highest fucking brow of humor I've ever seen? There's...
How about a bike ride? Sam asked.
What the hell? Wait.
John struggled to get his balance, but Sam told him not to give up. John kept trying, getting better as they went.
What have I fucking become? What have I honestly become? Oh God! It's just two penises riding bikes.
John and Sam stopped and looked at the sunset. For a moment, John let himself be quiet and listen to the world and look at how beautiful it could be.
But honestly, this is natural, so you need to talk. I'm here. Why is there a fucking penguin here? Why is the bell jingling? How?
Life can be hard, said Sam, but that doesn't mean we have to be.
Life can be hard. But that doesn't mean we have to be. Sculpt my feelings? Hell yeah. Attend therapy? Hi, Evie. Happy Easter. And happy April Fool. Oh my god, do I have the... Oh god. I have the knife in my butt. What? Are you playing with yourself? Oh god! Oh god! No, she's still okay. Oh! Rescue a kitten from the tree? This is called General Jousting, and this is the story mode. Alright, so that was General Jousting. I apologize for the person that I am, but hail to the king, baby. All hail to the king. Free lives. Wait a second, free lives? Thanks for playing. And with that, I wish you the merriest of Easters. And on a side note, let's raid, dude. Raid. So we're going to go and see somebody else. I hope you enjoyed this Outlast speed run. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day with your family and friends. You know what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm laying down?
Maybe, you know.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to go to Pixel Tree, my dude. Pixel Tree. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Outcast speedrun. But I love you guys. Sweet dreams. Hopefully you enjoyed the game as much as I did. My life is ruined by Narrcost raid. But I love you. Sweet dreams. And let's, I'll see you guys later tonight, I guess. Mwah.